Oh, what's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Driller, and welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw, well, basically WWE RAW, whichever you want to say, for this review. The show from April 1st, 2019. They were in Washington, D.C. You got Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Renee Young as your commentators, and this was the Go Home Show edition for WrestleMania 35. So let's get to this, folks, because this is the final Raw before WrestleMania 35, where they had to convince me that we're in WrestleMania season. They had to convince me of why I should um, go home to watch WrestleMania this coming Sunday. Did they do their job? Well, let's get to it. First, we get Stephanie McMahon coming out, which, by the way, I didn't see that part. I actually missed about, I guess, 6 minutes of Raw when it began. And luckily, I missed Stephanie McMahon, so thank God I missed it. But basically, I heard what she said. She was going to add herself into the match of the main event of WrestleMania with the women's, and then the crowd, and when I heard about it, the crowd booed, and then obviously it was an April Fool's joke from Stephanie McMahon. Here's the thing about Stephanie McMahon: I never find her funny. Anything that she made some joke reference, I never laugh at it. I may have laughed at her for things that happened with her in WWE, but other than that, I didn't. If she thought that was gonna be funny, boy, did she thought wrong, because she ain't funny. But basically, she said that the announcement for the whole situation was Charlotte Flair being the SmackDown Women's Champion. And then you got Ronda Rousey, who's the Raw Women's Champion, and Becky Lynch going in there. It's going to be winner take all. Winner will be winning both belts. Now, does that mean are they going to unify it? I don't know. It depends, but we'll see. Hopefully, that does mean that they could also unify the Raw and SmackDown tag team belts too in the future somehow. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but whatever. But yeah, so I'm glad I missed the opening of Stephanie McMahon, because I don't care about her anyways. Fuck her. So let's get to the other thing that happened after McMahon made that announcement, and that is the WWE Universal Champion Brock Lesnar with his advocate Paul Heyman, basically cutting the repetitive promo every time. Nothing else to say about it. But Seth Rollins came out and confronted Brock Lesnar, and basically, folks, the whole thing where people are sick of Brock Lesnar and everything. That's going to be what it's going to be about at WrestleMania. No, people are sick of Brock Lesnar, and like Brock Lesnar even cares about the people, and that's the honest truth. He doesn't really care about anybody. So Brock Lesnar laughs it off. He bumps into Seth Rollins on purpose. Seth Rollins also gives him a low blow, kicking the balls basically. Brock Lesnar fights back, only for Seth Rollins to give him another low blow, and then gives him a curse stomp, and that was it. And that's basically going to be Seth Rollins' plans to beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania for the Universal Championship, even though it's going to be a straight up singles match, unless referee unless we get a referee bump. Other than that, that was stupid though. That's how this they're gonna try to sell me for me to get into to be invested in Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship. Garbage. So Troy Caruso interviewed Seth Rollins backstage, and Seth Rollins was like, he had to come in, he deserves it basically, and like, fuck this match. Moving on. Sorry about the sirens, by the way. Natalya, Beth Phoenix, Bayley, and Sasha Banks in the they went up against Nia Jax. That's Nia Jax. Tamina and the Iconics, which is Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. It was a 8-woman tag team match. Sasha Banks botched the Eddie Guerrero spot. Yeah, I knew. She doesn't have the confidence to do that to do the moves of Eddie Guerrero, and that's another thing too. Eddie Guerrero, who who's always gets the job done with that type of move. And here's Sasha Banks, who's a huge influence of Eddie Guerrero, one of Sasha Banks' favorite wrestlers growing up. And she couldn't even get that move right. Whatever. I mean, Beth Phoenix was the only thing that was memorable about this match is that Beth Phoenix looked good. And by the way, what a waste Beth Phoenix in-ring return, because the in-ring return that was supposed to be at WrestleMania, but they decided to just waste it on Raw, the go-home show. But whatever. But I thought Beth Phoenix did a good job in the match. That's the only memorable thing I remember in the matches. Basically between it's Nia Jax. I mean not Nia Jax. Beth Phoenix I meant to say. Sorry, folks. As you can tell, the show itself did not do me any favors, did not do me any justice. But we'll get to that once we get to the end tail of it. But Beth Phoenix, she charges Tamina to the barricade, and it collapses. Beth Phoenix does a nice, picture perfect glam slam onto Peyton Royce, which I thought was good. And Peyton Royce, the way she sold it to her facial and everything was pretty good, very priceless. But yeah, so yeah, there you go. That was the match. Beth Phoenix, Natalya, Divas of Doom, with Sasha Banks, Bayley, the Boston Hug Connection. They won. There you go. Yeah, basically the match was a waste of time. Batista, the Animal Batista, he shows up. He gets a huge ovation from his hometown. He points at the Titantron to show the video package of Batista and Triple H, their feud from 2005, where Batista has beaten Triple H not once, not twice, but 3 times. And I'm saying to myself, after watching this video package, why are they fighting? Why is Batista wants to wrestle against Triple H if he has nothing left to prove to Triple H? It makes no. I'm really asking and wondering why is this match even happening? It makes no fucking sense. This match is happening, but it's gonna happen anyway. So, and basically I know the real reason why, because Batista this is what Batista wanted. WWE stories they don't try to make any sense anymore. So why even bother? There's no continuity. There's no logic. You just gotta go with it. But yeah, and then Batista, for the go home spot, for us to watch WrestleMania, to see Triple H versus Batista in the host bar where Triple H's career is on the line, which obviously Triple H is gonna win. Batista says to Hunter, "Kiss my ass," drops the mic, leaves, gives high fives to fans, and there you go. That was it. And I was supposed to buy in that Batista was supposed to be the heel in this match at WrestleMania against babyface Triple H. I mean, Batista saying, kiss my, Hunter kiss my ass and everything, with him taking the sunglasses off. It was pretty cool though and funny, but that's what you had Batista do. I mean, it was nice that he came out there, because rightfully so, it's his hometown. But and think about it too, this is Batista's idea to be a heel, and also Batista's idea to have his final match at WrestleMania against, of all people, Triple H. And he's gonna have and basically Batista wants to pull over Triple H. I think I said that right, but anyways, but basically, Batista is getting what he wants, Anyways, so I guess I understand in a way that Batista didn't want to crap on the fans in his hometown, and I'm pretty sure WWE wanted him to do that too, but Batista was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Because Batista can do that. I'm surprised he didn't and told them about this was making sense about what he's going to say weeks ago when he was doing that reason why he hates Triple H and everything. But whatever. But he did save it when he said, "Get out of my office" to those crews. But anyways, but yeah, there you go. That was it. Nothing else to say about that. So there you go. We see Elias. He was outside of MetLife Stadium from New Jersey, and it's about he's gonna have his WrestleMania moment when he has one of his greatest performances of all time, and that was it. Basically we had a lumberjack match participants that's going to be in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and they were lumberjacks for Jinder Mahal versus Apollo Crews, and Apollo Crews wins. After the match, the lumberjacks got in the ring, and they all started brawling. They all started throwing each other over the top rope, selling the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal for WrestleMania on the pre-show. We'll get to more of that when I do the preview. And basically, Apollo Crews won the brawl and stands tall. Basically, he's the eyes-on favorite to win the Battle Royal. Surprised Braun Strowman to come out there and destroy everyone in the ring. Whatever, but he's too busy worrying about the SNL guys. So, Kurt Angle was talking to Rey Mysterio Jr. backstage, for the match. We'll get to that when I get to it. It was announced that Yolanda Adams is going to be performing the national anthem for WrestleMania this year. Cool. There you go. Basically, America the Beautiful. So then we get Kurt Angle coming out. He's got a new T-shirt that says "You suck," and it says the year him making his WWF at the time debut in 1999, and it's going to end in WWE right now in 2019. And it also says "Thank you" in the bottom as well. Also has the A symbol, Kurt Angle. Basically, "You suck, thank you." I will never ever buy a T-shirt that says "You suck, thank you." I mean, they couldn't come up with something better for Kurt Angle's T-shirt, since it's gonna be on his Valentine, in the company, wrestling. Fuck this company. But then they show a video package of Kurt Angle of his time in WWF and WWE, with him being a wrestler, an entertainer, Olympic gold medalist. But didn't show anything about him, his time in TNA. I mean, why not, right? I mean, you had Kurt Angle last year saying TNA last year to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn the night after Mania, and you're telling me you couldn't have any library tapes of Kurt Angle's from TNA? But besides that, I thought his career in WWE was pretty good. Though. Former Intercontinental Champion, from European Champion, from the 2000 Kingdom of the Ring winner, former WWF Champion multiple times. Undisputed Champion. Basically headline WrestleManias, SummerSlams, Survivor Series, Royal Rumbles. You name it all, man. Kurt Angle, you name from World Heavyweight Champion. You name it all. Kurt Angle has done it all. Wrestled guys like John Cena, Mark Henry, Undertaker, Kane, Booker T, Rob Van Dam, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Eddie Guerrero, John Bradshaw Layfield, The Big Show, Rey Mysterio Jr., Edge, Christian. I think I think that's the TNA when he wrestled Christian in the 1-1 match, but either way, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Austin Aries, you name them, man. Kurt Angle has done it all, and I'm not just talking about in WWE. I'm talking about also in other other companies that Kurt Angle was in, like a Drew McIntyre, Davey Richards. Again, Bobby Lashley. You name them all, man. Angle has been in the ring with a lot of guys that he consider having a very good match with, especially with John Cena. But so then Kurt Angle's going to promo, and then Baron Corbin comes out, and I didn't care what he had to say. So all of a sudden, Rey Mysterio Jr. comes out, and basically I think Kurt Angle says something about challenging Baron Corbin, still waiting for Sunday and everything. And Baron Corbin's like, no, I'm not going to do it and everything. And then Baron Corbin attacks Angle, and then Mysterio attacks Corbin, and basically Corbin runs away, whatever. And then the match was changed for Mysterio Jr. Versus Baron Corbin. Even though they advertised Kurt Angle versus Mysterio Jr. for weeks. since last week, I'm going to say, and we're not going to get it this week. We didn't even get it. Not even on SmackDown. We'll get to Corbin and Mysterio later. Troy Caruso interviewed Charlotte Flair, the SmackDown Women's Champion, about the 6 women's tag team matches that's going to happen with Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch teaming up against the Riot Squad. About if they touch one another in the match, then they're out of the main event. Charlotte Flair, I didn't care about her promo, so I didn't listen to it. So next, Raw Tag Team Championship on Raw. Ricochet and Aleister Black versus The Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Ryder, who are the tag team champions. I gotta say something about this. Ricochet, when he came out, he did his entrance. He had his hoodie on, and then he removed his hoodie. And also, I heard some type of sound effect when he did that. I thought to myself, did the pyros go off? And I said to myself, wait a minute, WWE doesn't do pyros anymore, unless it's a WrestleMania or another big time event they'll go to, in their words. But WrestleMania is a big time though too, but not the way they've been booking it, but for the past few years. But instead, it was just some sound effect. It sounded like and then and I don't know. It was weird. It was a weird sound effect for a Ricochet where he removed his hoodie. And then when Aleister Black came out, when he was, you know how he always rises up, and also I heard some sound going, like some cricket sound, cricket sound, basically. I thought it was cool, but the one with Ricochet, I'm like, what was that? But yeah, basically they're now they're adding sound effects to their entrances now, whatever. But the match itself, I thought was pretty good. Until the ending. The ending, we get a count out victory for the Revival, because the Revival hold on to the leg of Ricochet. One no, I think it was Scott Dawson, if I'm not mistaken. No, actually it was Dash Ryder who hold on to the leg of Ricochet, while Scott Dawson was in the ring. So, but yeah, on the match itself, I thought it was good though. But like I said, the ending ruined it. Because it was a count out victory. So the tag team champions are retained. Yeah, basically they won. Basically the way to protect Ricochet and Aleister Black of losing. Okay. After the match, Aleister Black and Ricochet attacks the Revival, and there you go. Now I think they're going to set up a match for the next week on Raw. I'm guessing, because I doubt it's going to be on WrestleMania, based on what they did on SmackDown 2 as well. I'll get to that when I get to that too as well. But there you go. Troy Caruso interviews Ronda Rousey, and I actually did care about what Ronda Rousey had to say. So she's backstage and she's warming up, doing her shadow boxing and everything. Troy Caruso was afraid to get near her, and Ronda Rousey was talking about she feels she don't feel like talking. She said Judgment Day is coming to Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, and she says, and if they get in her way, Judgment Day is gonna be coming before WrestleMania basically. So I thought it was good the way she cut the promo. It was short to the point. It was believable. It was it didn't feel forced. It was pretty good. So there you go. No, nothing to say about that. Oh yeah, we had Alexa Bliss backstage with Tyler Breeze and EC3. And EC3 finally said something, folks. And to be honest with you, I didn't really care about what EC3 said, because it was garbage. It was basically about the SNL guys. And then Braun Strowman shows up. Braun Strowman tells them whatever. And then he finds two guys that basically a white guy and a black guy. And Braun Strowman says that the white guy is Colin Jost and the black guy is Michael Shear. Again, I think that's his last name. I don't care. These guys are irrelevant. They're D level. They're D minus level celebrities that no one gives a fuck about. But basically, Braun Strowman's gonna have a handicap match of these two guys. That's gonna be SNL guys in Braun Strowman's eyes. So whatever. Uh, Dasha Flinders, she was on Raw. She interviewed Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns talks about, basically addressing the whole thing about the rumors of him not being 100% because what Drew McIntyre's been doing with Roman Reigns, giving him a concussion and then beating him up last week and everything. Roman Reigns says that he is 100% clear and he's gonna set an example to Drew McIntyre for everything he's put him through. And then Drew McIntyre attacks him from behind, beats him up and everything, and that sells the go home show for WrestleMania between Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns, where Roman Reigns is gonna win at WrestleMania. Obviously, no brainer there, folks. And there you go. Now, let's just say about that. Becky Lynch gets interviewed at the gorilla position by Charlie Caruso. Talks about how she's gonna make this simple. She's leaving the WrestleMania with both belts for the very first time. And yeah, she's gonna beat Ronda Rousey. And she's gonna beat Charlotte Flair and basically talk about the McMahons and there you go, whatever. Blah blah blah. I mean, it was a good promo though from Becky Lynch. I just want to just move ahead to get to the part here of the Riot Squad, Ruby Riot, Sarah Logan, and Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch, the SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, and the Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey. And the match was a waste of time, folks. I didn't care about the match at all. But Ronda Rousey picks up the win for her team. Liv Morgan tapped out to the armbar, basically. And then we get to my favorite part of Raw. So Ronda Rousey goes right after Charlotte Flair. Boom, punches her, and and they start fighting. And then Becky Lynch gets in there, and they start fighting because the match is over. It's only in the match. If they touch each other, they'll be removed from the main event. So because the match was over, Ronda Rousey decided to bring the Judgment Day to Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch joins in along with it, and then they start fighting. We get referees coming out. They start building referees. We get securities come out. They start building other securities, and then also we get police officers coming in. Ronda Rousey, she may have provoked one of the officers, whatever. And then the officers arrested Ronda Rousey. Becky Lynch attacks Ronda Rousey, causing the police to arrest Becky Lynch. And then on the outside of the ring, Ronda Rousey gets booted by Charlotte Flair, causing the police to arrest Charlotte Flair. So basically, we get the main eventers of WrestleMania arrested on the go home show of WrestleMania of Monday Night Raw. And there's chaos going on. With them being arrested, they're screaming. They're trying to get at one another. They're trying to to break free and everything from the cops and everything. We go backstage. They and they're still shouting and everything, and they're trying to get to one another. They're trying to kick each other one another. Becky Lynch gets in the cop car, and then Ronda Rousey gets put in the same cop car with Becky Lynch. I see myself. Wait a minute. Why would they put those two in the same car? With them being arrested. It makes no sense. If I was a police officer and I'm arresting two people, I will not put them in the same police car. It just makes no fucking sense. So when that happened, Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch look at each other and they start kicking at each other like the kids. Like I don't know how. And then also Ronda Rousey kicking on the windshield. And also the cops took out Becky Lynch out of the car. Charlotte Flair gets to Becky Lynch, kicking and everything and all that. Ronda Rousey somehow gets to the into the front of the car, of the police car, and starts driving with her foot. I guess maybe maybe it was on auto. And what kind of cop will leave the keys in the ignition and leaving it on autopilot or whatever? And like, what the fuck is this? But I was laughing at this too. And they finally got Ronda Rousey out there. Basically, they put them in separate police cars. Becky Lynch in one, Ronda Rousey in one, the one that she broke on the window and everything. And then also Charlotte Flair connects Ronda Rousey with the knee. She got real good with it. And I'm like, holy shit. and then they got Charlotte Flair into the cop car. nothing but chaos and commotions going on, a clusterfuck in a way. It was so bad and stupid, but I thought it was funny and entertaining at the same time. Oh, and that was it. That was the segment. And I'm like, wow. So there you go, people. There's your main events of WrestleMania. For the very first time to main event WrestleMania, and they got arrested. They're going to jail. Not they didn't really go to jail, but still, but it's you had to spend your beliefs that they went to jail. Especially Michael Cole, the way he sells it too, making it I don't know, just the way he tried to make things more convincing. Sorry, folks. I had to take care. It was something had to take care of important, and also something I had to listen to that was very important. But yeah, what was I? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the segment. I thought that segment was pretty good. I mean not good. It was funny and entertaining. It was still bad and stupid the way that it was done, but but that was the best part of Raw, basically. And there you go. I'm not gonna say it was the greatest thing that ever happened, but I thought it was the best thing that happened on Raw because it did make me laugh and all that. It was so bad that I thought it was entertaining. So, and there you go. And like I said, oh yeah, I was gonna say too, Michael Cole. Maybe just get this out of the way. Michael Cole was the way he was acting on commentary. Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch, winner take all, first ever main event of WrestleMania. For the very first time ever for the women's to main event WrestleMania. And then he says, but there's one problem. They've been arrested. They're going to jail. And I'm saying to myself, you fucking idiot. They could post bail. They're not gonna just keep them in jail for, the night. They're not gonna just keep them in jail, to after WrestleMania. It makes no fucking sense. Basically, the way that Michael Cole said it, he's acting like they're never gonna get out. Unbelievable. It was so stupid the way Michael Cole was delivering that message on TV. Idiot. Okay, but there you go. So after that segment, we get Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, the Glorious Ones, versus Heavy Machinery, Tucker and Otis, and Heavy Machinery wins. By the way, Lacey Evans came out to do her gimmick walk. Because that's what she is now. A walking gimmick or a walking troll. Okay. Basically, there was some about Bobby Roode, frustrated with his partner Chad Gable. But then basically a teaser of he's going to turn heel. Yeah, how many times they did that before with Bobby Roode? Teasing that he's going to turn heel. And it never happened. Now, I'm not saying it's not gonna. I'm not saying they're doing this again, where they're saying that we're gonna have him turn heel this time. I'm pretty sure they will. Probably, on Raw at Mania maybe, but we'll see. But at the same time, who cares? Bobby Roode's not gonna be anything on WWE anyways. It's been proven by Vince McMahon, the way that he's been booking him for the past 2 years now. Braun Strowman fights the two local jobbers that would pretend to be the SNL guys, and Braun Strowman wins. Waste of time. Bobby Lashley comes out, the Intercontinental Champion, being interviewed by Charlie Caruso, and you have Leo Rush there too as well. And basically about the whole thing where Finn Balor being Bobby Lashley at one point was a fluke or whatever. Bobby Lashley referenced that Charlie Caruso saying that the rumors of the Demon Balor is going to show up at WrestleMania, and Bobby Lashley's like he's not afraid of no Demon Balor, whatever. It's an Irish fairy tale, whatever. And then Finn Balor shows up on Television saying to Bobby Lashley, you should be concerned because he's always been a guy with demons, and says, my demon will be your nightmare. And then and also they did the special effect that he turns into a demon. So yeah, Finn Balor's gonna be the demon at WrestleMania. Which is good. By the way, a year too late, by the way, because instead of having him doing the demon last year, they had him come out there and be about Battle Club for everyone with the LGBT. I mean the LGBT. I meant to say, which it was a Stephanie McMahon idea. Anyways, but yeah, there you go. The Demon Finn Balor is gonna appear at WrestleMania. About time. And the main event was Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin's offense to Rey Mysterio Jr. was boring. This is so bad. This was the main event for the go home show for WrestleMania, folks. Baron fucking Corbin, boring Corbin to say the least. So Baron Corbin's offense, like I said, was boring. Rey Mysterio Jr. was his offense was exciting me because it's Rey Mysterio Jr. Obviously, he's the greatest of all time. So, and Baron Corbin wins the match. And then after the match, Baron Corbin goes on the stage. Kurt Angle attacks him, gives him the ankle lock, and that's the segment to end the show. Basically saying that Baron Corbin's going to win at WrestleMania. I guess Kurt Angle got the better of Baron Corbin at the end of the show. If they had Baron Corbin beat Kurt Angle at WrestleMania, they are going to get a lot of backlash from these fans that love Kurt Angle. Despite the fans that kept saying you suck to Kurt Angle, you're going to get a lot of backlash though if you go with Baron Corbin going over on Kurt Angle. Because this is not about Baron Corbin. It's not giving Baron Corbin the rub here. It's not about elevating Baron Corbin. It's about Kurt Angle's last match. And it's really a botch anyways that you have Kurt Angle wrestling of all people Baron Corbin to be his final match at WrestleMania, to be his farewell and that's it. He's gonna be done after this. At this point, I'd rather see John Cena wrestle against Kurt Angle at this point. And I fucking hate John Cena. But there you go, folks. That was the home show for WrestleMania. For Raw basically. And the show sucked. It was fucking garbage. But Toma Wrestling for Raw from April 1st, 2019. 7 matches. My overall rating for the show, 1 out of 10. Only reason I'm giving it a 1 is because of Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair's segment. Other than that, otherwise, I would give it a show 0 out of 10. But you know what? Because of Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair, I'll give it a 3 out of 10. Just because of the other segment. But if it wasn't for that segment, I would definitely give the show a 0 out of 10. This show was fucking garbage. And this whole Monday Night Raw is unwatchable. Especially this whole go home show. I'm supposed to believe this is the go home show for WrestleMania. The go home show of WrestleMania 35. It didn't feel like it. It didn't feel like it to me. Just feel like a go home show to the Saudi Arabia show. Yeah, so much for the WrestleMania season on Monday Night Raw. Wasting my time for the last few weeks of me watching Raw. It's unbelievable. But with that being said, folks, I'm done. I had nothing to say about this. Raw sucks. WWE sucks. They will always keep on sucking. And just wait till I get to SmackDown. So that being said, thank you for watching. It's Natural Born Thriller. Saying peace on the streets. And you'll be seeing the preview real soon.